welcome back. This is Dreddeus with another episode in the Minnesota Vikings franchise, the post-draft 2023 franchise here on Madden 23. And yeah, we're in week 5 now, and we still have to take care of one thing before we can move on. We need to cut a player, actually. How did that come? Because we just won against the Bears here 26-20. Quite simply, I signed a mentor. I wanted to have a mentor to help out at the mid linebacker position. The choice to do that came because I have Kenneth Murray Jr. as my starter, and next to him, I want to develop Brian Asamoah II. Why am I hellbent on him? Because he's super young. He's 22-69. He has good stats in there. He's quick. He's fast. He's agile. He's good in the acceleration. So a lot of things to like about this player. Josh Bynes is that mentor that I brought in. Troy Dye is a backup player at most, 25-69. And then we've got Jordan Hicks, who is not that far away from Kenneth Murray. And he's 30, so 7 years older, not that far away. In my opinion, that is a very simple fix that we can take care of here. We're just going to be trading Jordan Hicks away. And another player that I think we will be trading away now is DALVIN Cook. The rumors, I mean, I'm still recording this in May, but the rumors are starting to mount and to mount and to mount. So I can't really see us having him past the off-season time in June, and I would hate to be stuck with him past the trade window. So those two are players that I want to trade away. I want to get picks for that for the 2024 draft, and by doing that, we'll also be cutting a player. So that is good. Plus, we also have a little bit of draft capital that we will be clearing. Not draft capital, but salary cap that we will be clearing up here. And then next week, we're going to be taking care of everything else. So basically, I'm going to do the 2 trades, and then we're going to be moving into next week. The deal is done. We are sending DALVIN Cook to the Jaguars along with the 2 sixth-round picks. We're getting a first-rounder, the first overall pick for the 2024 draft. And we're also getting a 4th-round pick, number 97 overall. I think we are done now in loading ourselves up for that draft. I want to see what we can do in the trade for the mid linebacker that we still have. We're going to be rolling with Alexander Mattison here and DeWayne McBride. I think that these two should actually be able to pull something off. I like that setup. We might be dragging up a player from the practice squad now. And now time to say goodbye to Jordan Hicks. He's a bridge player anyways. Don't really see that much that he brings to the table. Currently, he's the best mid linebacker, yes. But we have the future here. I just wanted to have more solid players, also players that are there for the future. And we got that with Kenneth Murray Jr. I didn't look for that trade, just sort of fell into my lap. Really happy that it did. And yeah, this is going to be the way forward. Another deal done. We are sending Hicks to the Seahawks along with 2 5th-rounders. And we're receiving a 2nd-rounder in return. I'm just trying to focus to pick first and pick early. I think that we will get more out of that. Week 6 is here, away game against the Miami Dolphins. A little bit nostalgic for me because I did the Dolphins franchise on Madden 23. If you haven't checked that one out, please do that. It was really a fun ride. Managed to win 2 Super Bowls, turned the team around, turned the team into a winning team, into an incredibly future solid team that was just built to be successful in the future. All right, so what are we going to do now this week? I just wanted to check out the roster before we do anything else, because we did move DALVIN Cook along just now. This, of course, leaves a gaping hole here. We have Alexander Mattison, we've got DeWayne McBride, and I am thinking of bringing in another running back. All right, this is the top view now. We've got Mattison as a starter, we've got Rashawn Johnson, and now we've got DeWayne McBride here. Again, I moved Nwangu back to the practice squad. I feel like he is he's well kept there, is what I would say. I will be moving these players around here because I want to have Za'Darius Smith as my right edge rusher. Of course, we could try and develop Otomewo here, but he is pretty lowly rated, the rookie here. He's pretty far down, 64 in comparison to a player that I could use immediately, and that will add pressure on the defense. But we're going to start out with a breakout DB challenge here. Question for you, Coach. How closely have you been watching Byron Murphy Jr.? Because he made some really big plays last week. Keep an eye out for him against the Finns. If he continues to dominate, we might have something special back there in our secondary. Who knew, right? Well, I did, but okay. Less than 150 passing yards or get Byron Murphy Jr. 2+ interceptions, forced fumbles, tackles for loss, or sacks. Okay, but we don't get a buff. That's a little bit sad, but okay. We're gonna accept that one. What about this here? Looking at the players that want contracts. Lemuel Joseph, mentor. Josh Bynes, mentor. Nope and nope. Iris Tonga, I'm not really feeling this one too much. 26 and a 67 rated right edge or left edge player. Might give him a deal to come the end of the season if we still have cap space. But there are more important players that I would like to keep, like Jeffrey Wilder. That would be really nice if we could keep him. The UDFA with a startup trade, really great pick right there out of the free agents pool. All right, let's take a look at the Finns roster. All right, Tua Tagovailoa leading the quarterback core here. Mike White and Skylar Thompson are here as well. Tua Tagovailoa with a startup trait, 24-year-old out of Alabama, the left-handed quarterback. Really was interesting to play with him in the first few seasons. I tried to get him going, couldn't get it done. Then I switched over to Talia, his younger brother, and that suddenly worked. I don't know why, but something was just different with Talia, and it just worked way better. It was a fun storyline. Tua stayed on as a mentor, of course, at some point in time. That was awesome. Apart from that, running back core. Raheem Mostert, Myles Gaskin, Devon Achane, a rookie, and Salvon Ahmed. And Devon Achane actually not looking that bad. Normal depth trade, only about 21 years old. And look at that. Really good speed, acceleration, agility. Has a lot to learn, but those basics are there. Raheem Mostert leading the charge here. Myles Gaskin behind him. Fullback is Alec Ingold, one of the fullbacks that I really like as well. Blasinga really is one of those, but Alec Ingold, really like him as well. The wide receiving room, really looking pretty good. We've got Tyreek Hill here with an X Factor. One of the best, if not the best, the best wide receiver in the game. And look at those stats. For some reason, I couldn't get him working. So just had to chalk it off, traded him, and then things got immediately better once we had the trade completed. If you want to know who I traded him for, do take a look at those episodes. Really fun bringing in a younger, but still equally good wide receiver. Jalen Waddle right behind him, superstar depth trade, 2390. Awesome combination is what I had there. And those two really were extremely good and so young and really made up the core. Chosen Anderson, injured, 29 and 81. One of those from the San Diego Crusaders. And he was really good. He's really good there. I would say he's very underappreciated. People make fun of him, but in Madden at least, he's really good. He's absolutely fantastic. Fights for the balls, catches very tough ones, really nice. Cedric Wilson Jr., very meh. DeAndre Carter, especially meh. And Eric Izukama, who I liked, but I couldn't really use as much because I immediately had better players. So that was that. Next up, tight ends, Foster Moreau. This is an interesting one. He, of course, joined the Saints now in real life. But here he's with the Dolphins, actually quite nice. He was diagnosed with cancer, then had to sort of move away from the Raiders, and now he's joining the Saints with his former quarterback Derek Carr on a 1-year deal. I think this is cool. It's a cool story. He beat the cancer. He's been cleared, so this is awesome. Durham Smythe, a very performing tight end in my opinion. Eric Saubert, same thing. Elijah Higgins, interesting, out of the draft now. The offensive line, we've got Terran Armstead, 3192, of course, an elite veteran. Garen Christian Sr., 2571. Left guard Liam Eichenberg, 2469. Robert Jones. Liam Eichenberg, I tried using him couldn't do it. Just never really worked out. He's just developing too slowly with that normal depth trait. That was a little bit disappointing. Connor Williams at center, used him as well, switched him out later on, moved him to other positions. Dan Feeney as his backup, but he's decent, right? Don't get me wrong. Robert Hunt, 2680, also decent. Lester Cotton Sr., right tackle. Brian Bulaga, 3382. Austin Jackson as a backup. Brian Bulaga really strengthening this line here with a lot of experience coming from the Packers, of course. But yeah, not the trade I would have made due to his age, but he will certainly add to that line. And it's a super solid line, don't get me wrong. On the defense, we were facing Emmanuel Ogba, a player that I really like a lot. He stayed with me throughout the full career mode. That was especially awesome. Later on, I switched him over to D-tackle when he was a mentor. That worked extremely well. Myjai Sanders as a backup. For the moment, Ogba, of course, still very, very dangerous. Right edge, Christian Wilkins, same thing. Other side, 2687, and very, very dangerous. Malik Reed as a backup. D-tackle, Raekwon Davis, 2574, Jalen Twyman, and Josiah Bronson. A young group here at D-tackle. I think Raekwon Davis is more dangerous than he looks here. If you look at the core attributes, you will immediately see that he is very, very strong. He's good in the tackle. Block shedding is high. Awareness is high. A few attributes that could be better, but he's also pretty quick. So that will make for a different challenge here. Then we've got left outside linebacker Bradley Chubb, 26 and 80 overall. Cameron Goody behind him. Fantastic left outside linebacker here, 26, 80 overall. Super dangerous. Jerome Baker at mid linebacker, 2580. David Long Jr., 2577. Channing Tindall, 2268. What a group of players we are facing here. Jerome Baker, really not to be underestimated. 80 only, you might say, but he's really, really good once he gets performing. Right outside linebackers, Jalen Phillips, one of my favorite players on the team, just hitting it like a freight truck, man. 23 and 84. Zach Bound behind him, but Jalen Phillips, here he's an outside linebacker. I used him as an edge rusher, and he worked fantastically well there. But yeah, here, outside linebacker, great player. Cornerback, Jalen Ramsey, fresh from the LA Rams here, 2798 and X Factor. Teaming up with Xavier Howard, who's no slouch himself, a superstar. Then we've got Nick Needham, Kader Kohu, and Noah Igbenogany to round this room off, and this is really going to be a tough secondary to beat. Free safety, Jevon Holland, 22 and 86. Such a fantastic player. Veron McKinley III. Jevon Holland, man, really locking things down back there. Strong safety, Deshaun Elliott, 25 and 80. And Brandon Jones, 24-77. Very, very solid room. Jason Sanders, the kicker. Jake Bailey, the punter. And with that said, we will now be diving into weekly strategy. Try to find a way to beat these Miami Dolphins here. All right, weekly strategy. What do we do against Tua Tagovailoa? He does look to have a good rating on the short and the medium passing. 112, 111 deep passing, almost close to, well, close to 98, of course, but close to 100 if you want to round that up. So what do we focus upon? I think the medium passing might be clever here because usually there's a drop in one of these areas. And if the medium passing is really bad and the deep passing isn't that great, then I could focus on the short passing. But here I feel like we should go with the recommendation of that medium pass. Player health is at a solid 100, so that is great. And what we will do is we will just be going a full pass training. We'll be splitting across the board here. And then I will be fixing the depth chart because I can see again that this is not correct. What about the offensive game plan? The blitz counter seems like a sensible idea, especially since we don't have an X factor at halfback anymore. So that is something that we will have to take into consideration. Yeah, let's go with the blitz counter. Let's go with that. It might be a worse take than any other option here, but we're just going to be going for that. In terms of the training here, I do want to put some time in with the starters of the offensive line. Probably Brian O'Neill the least needed, and Darius also not as much, but still, I want to have that. Madison needs some time, and Karam, of course, we want to keep pushing him forward, so that is great. And yeah, here we go. Team profile time, Jaquelin Roy, Kerem Koscielny, and Jordan Addison. Now that is nice. Plus get 1 interception. That seems sensible. Allow 10 points or less. Wow, that is really aggressive. We're going to go with a 20 points. I think 20 points is somewhat more realistic, right? 250 offensive yards, that should work. And we're going to win the turnover battle. We just have to make slow and steady steps here. Think this is realistic. Perfect training session. No injuries, nothing to report. We're going to upgrade some players now. Justin Jefferson will get an upgrade. That is awesome. Here we go. Let's add that into Playmaker. And then we will be looking at Kerem, who also gets an upgrade here. Let's see. What do we do? I think Improviser is the right one to go for. Just need to make sure that he can react to changes in the setup, and changes of the audibles and so on. Ryan Wright, our punter, will get some more power. I think the more power we have, the better that is. Overall, is he the greatest punter yet? Nope, but he is looking at the way that he's a rookie. That works for me. Caleb Evans at corner. Solid young rookie here out of Missouri. And Jalen Naylor, man of the match against the Packers. That was such an awesome take here. After the kick return, that was just crazy good, man. Just really crazy good. There we go. Blake Brandel, 66 overall, works for me. Backup player is Etsy Otomewo. I'd like to get these players upgraded a little bit quicker. I'm not quite sure if we can get that done though. And Nick Muse. On the Dolphins, I did go for a lot of mentors actually. So I had a mentor on each position basically. So I just really thinned out the squad, had a starter in there, and then I had a mentor on the same position. I don't think that this is practical just yet, but I might be doing something like that when we start, really building the team in earnest. All right, here we go. Let's add some points here, and now we've got 14, which is 2 points that are missing here. God damn it! Let's see, boost tackle for outside linebackers or for the rushers. I think I want to have the rushers upgraded. Definitely feel like that is the area that I just want to push the most at the moment. The first line heading into the offense, that should be the one that we focus on first. All right, let me just check something here in terms of first the depth chart. Let's just do a quick doozy woozy across that here. Madison, Roshan Johnson, DeWayne McBride, that looks nice. Fullback CJ Ham. All right, wide receivers, gonna leave that as is. Although I was really thinking of maybe cutting one of these dudes here and just adding an experienced player. But we're not going to be doing that. Let's just leave this. For the most part, all of these are really well sorted. So we are looking at a pretty well balanced team. This here, of course, doesn't really make me crazy happy, especially the Chris Reed situation. I think I'd rather have a very supportive player in here, a mentor at that position to help us improve. Maybe that makes more sense than just dragging along dead weight players that hardly ever will play a role here. I'm actually thinking of just switching Dreddeus Smith over permanently, just like switching his position. But as much as I would really like to improve the players that I have here, I can't justify using 60-something players over an 80-something player. That just doesn't make any sense. Jaquelin Roy is the player of the future, so that just makes pure sense. Here I'm going to be using Brian Asamoah, of course, and Kenneth Murray Jr., Marcus Davenport, Patrick Jones. That is okay. Byron Murphy, he might have a jump in his development trait. Jay Ward is all the way down here. Caleb Evans, Mekhi Blackmon, Jordan Williams. I would like to see Jay Ward improve a little bit quicker. Gonna have to see what we do there. But that looks well sorted. All right, good. I think we are ready to start the game against the Dolphins away in Hard Rock Stadium. Love the arena, love the team. Let's see what we can get done. Hold your horses. Before we do anything else, just wanted to show you I brought in Cam Newton. I just did that. I feel like this is something that we should do here. Cam Newton, as a mentor, will be supporting Jaron Hall and, of course, Kerem Koscielny. I want to see, can I change his number to 35? That was something was yeah, we can do that. All right, that's an easy one. All right, so 35 is his number, and I added Cam Newton here, and I added a right guard player. John Weeks, a horrible player, but look at this one here. Chris Reed, 67, 1.25. I feel like we should let this player go. We do have quite a hefty penalty coming at us here, so we will be trading him away. All right, so he's gone. Reed is down and out. That is the first thing that happened here, which is very positive for Ed Ingram because he will have some tutoring here. But we will need to let go of another player as well. And I will just be taking a look through the teams here, through the rooms, just to figure out who we might let go, who probably is a player that we could, just could let go, leave the team here. I'm thinking of one of these two, but they're still very young, so that's somehow not too crazy about that. This mentor here, same thing. I'd really like to, I think there was only one mentor around here. What about this? Eamon Ogbongbemiga. My man, you're a 59 rated player. I'm sorry, but we're just going to have to cut you. There we go. Boom. We only have 2 left outside linebackers now, which is awesome. What I will be doing is I'm going to do a quick check of the depth chart, and then I'm off to the game. Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Dolphins, a stadium that I saw for quite a few seasons, actually. I think it was 4 seasons that we did on the Dolphins franchise. And here we go. Kerem Koscielny, 35 is his number. Our new running back, Alexander Mattison, he will have to prove what he can do. Will have to prove his worth versus the Miami Dolphins, who are a tough team. A tough team, not to be underestimated. They really have a super solid defense going on. So that will definitely be a tall ask from the Vikings offense here. I mean, Hawkinson is back, and we just made a few adjustments. We're still early. We're still in the trade period, so I do want to, I don't want to look back in week 10 and say, God dang it, I wish I would have done that or this. So that is definitely something that I would really like to avoid. And the next thing I'd like to avoid is another away loss. It's definitely something that I want to turn off now. Pick up the first away win. That is extremely important, as the Vikings lining up in the away uniforms, and we're going to get going straight away here. The Dolphins defense, how do we crack it? How do we crack that? Let's get Alexander Mattison his first run. Let's see what happens here. Does this look like a good idea? I have no idea. I know, I have no idea. And we immediately get stuck, get taken down. Only 1 yard with the first rush. That actually doesn't really bode too well, does it? But okay. I know that we might have robbed ourselves of a very good player if, for some weird reason, there is no trade gonna happen for Dalvin Cook. Then I will certainly look stupid, won't I? But okay, let's go. Hawkinson. Kaboom. And we hold on to the ball. Jordan Addison. Fantastic job by the rookie here. Great pickup. 28 yards. First pass for Kerem Koscielny. And Jordan Addison with a funny dance here. I don't know what that is actually, but that is really cool. Opening a window. Whatever. And we move the chains. Good pass. Ah, Jesus, man. Look at the wobble. Look at the wobble on the ball. Absolutely crazy. But still, we just need to focus on what we can do well, and those are the short ones. And from time to time, I think we can risk going with Justin Jefferson on those perfect throws, perfect catches. Come on, man. We need a stop here. Number 72, don't sleep. 51 coming across here. Quick stop on our runner here. Jordan Addison, good route. TJ Hawkinson, short route. There we go. Here's the Hawk. Powerful player. Stiff arm was out. There we go. Second completed pass, 2-2 at the moment. TJ Hawkinson with the wild hair. There we go. Jaquelin Roy sitting on the bench with the defense, analyzing what they could do to help us win this game. Justin Jefferson. I like Hawkinson's route as well. It's one of those super short ones again. Can we just evade? No, we can't. Number 8. And that was Holland. That was Holland. Very quickly in the tackle. Let's go. Around the outside. Oh, no. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. 3rd and 4. Closing pretty quickly, I have to say. There are sometimes moves in there that are really a little bit strange. Justin Jefferson would go towards the inside. Or do I stick with this? I can go with Addison. I can go with... oh, my Lord. Jesus, man. Jordan Addison is a freaking beast when it comes to catching. I love that about him. Really loving that. The ball was a little bit over underthrown. Take a look at this here. The spiral was okay-ish. It's okay-ish. Let's not forget. Talia Tagovailoa, when he started, was also a low 70s quarterback. Yeah. There we go. Madison. Shifting sides. Taken down 1 yard. So the run game, 5 rushes, 6 yards. Can we just can we just acknowledge that that is hardly gonna win us the game? Oh, this is tricky. Do we have a better one? Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Play action wide receiver cross. Let's go with Osborne. Off we go. Boom. KJ Osborne. Stopped emphatically, but we get to the 1 yard line. 12 seconds to go in this first quarter. Great job here. Love the detail on the helmets. Really loving that. First quarter is over, and I think it's safe to say that we might score a touchdown quite quickly come the second quarter. So far, it's only been us. We have been not giving the Dolphins any time on the field. I don't want to really see Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle really start to get going. And there we go. Alexander Madison scores his first touchdown now of the season as our wide receiver. Running back number 1. Not wide receiver. Come on, man. Get it together. That was nice. Look at Wilderman. Working with Davis. Jerome Baker is here. Wow. Raekwon Davis. Doing his best. And that was probably a quick one. Jesus, man, that was quick. Wow. Took us a full quarter to score a touchdown, and they get that done in, I don't know, 20 seconds? All right. Oh, my Lord, blown up. Super blown up. We lose 2 yards. 51. That's Long Jr. Yeah, that did not work. That did not work at all. Let's set up another run. However, I feel like we will be shifty and go with something like this here. Let's get a cross track going. Osborne, Addison, one of you dudes. There we go. Jordan Addison, well done. 5 yard gain. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You can't really just turn a switch here. I refuse to believe that Kirk Cousins would have been better. Yet, who knows? KJ Osborne, what a brilliant turn here. 4th and 1. Fighting for the extra yards. And so far, Kerm has been perfect. Has had a perfect game here. But 4th and 1. Do we punt? I actually don't want to. Look at this. Spinning out of contact, but then, yeah, unable to really break past all the other players coming in here pretty hard. I know that we don't have Dalvin Cook, but I will have to go for this. We will have to go for this. I can't. Striker, let's go. All right. Quick setup. Here's the snap. And off we go. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh, and we will be stopped. No. Jesus, man. It was a yard. Should have punted. Should have punted. Talia back onto the field here. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Should have been better. Should have been better than that. But all right, let's go. Justin Jefferson. Very nice. Jalen Ramsey was covering him, so it's not really a big surprise that he was taken down. But I mean, really pleased with the offense, though, with the offensive line. We're keeping them at bay, which is pretty good. And our UDFA quarterback is also doing a pretty good job here at delivering passes. Can't expect crazy things. Can't expect crazy things. KJ Osborne, and that is another first down. 1 minute 5 seconds is what we have. I'd love to get some points. Love to get some points now in this first half. I think that is what we have to do. If we don't score now, it'll hurt us. Justin Jefferson. I want to see you. Perfect run, man. That was great. All right, quick timeout. 7-14. Currently, the score. And what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Let's go with some slants. Let's be aggressive here. Justin Jefferson from the left. We've got Addison and Osborne from the right. Hawkinson going on a very flat route here. Oh, that was a quick breakup. That was a quick breakup. 2nd and 10. Let's try a slip screen. Those work quite well with DALVIN Cook. Can we get something similar done? Come on, Alexander. Get the hell going. Oh, my lord. Get away. Oh, that worked. That was great. 3rd and 1. Up to the 20-yard line. 49 seconds to go. Exactly, Kerem. Well done. Light jump here, and then it was this speed that just took him out of range of number 55. 55 never got the tackling. That is probably what really made the difference here. If he would have gone for a quick tackle or a shove, I think we would have been stopped. Let's go with this one here. Beautiful job by TJ Hawkinson here. 40 seconds, we're up to the 15-yard line. And we've got Ramsey, we've got Javon Holland. Fantastic defensive players. But the pass was good. It was good placement. Spinning out of control here. Number 40, that's Nick Needham. Couldn't get into contact well enough. So, 30 seconds. Let's go cross track here. I think we can get that done. We've got 20-ish seconds. Addison is great. Osborne's got a good route. Perfect. Holding onto the ball, 14-14, equalizing before moving to halftime. It was similar in the other games as well. We sort of battled the first half here, and then things turned around. Kaboom. And Coach Dreddeus very satisfied with this one here. 14-14, really important one. I would like to see what happens now. Let's play this moment. 14-14. We are still tied as we start the second half here. Is there a run what I like to see, or do we go with a run play? I think I want to try the Y seam here. KJ Osborne or Justin Jefferson, one of you dudes. Let's go. Turn, stiff arm. Turn, stiff arm, push, shove. All right. That was good. That was really good. Justin Jefferson fighting for yards. Kaboom. In my sliders, I don't make catching easy for the wide receivers. It is one of those sliders that I really use to create the realism, because catching a football while people are shoving and pushing you, that is not easy. So let's go with an audible here. Let's shift inside zone. Let's try a run here with Madison. There's some space between the defensive lines here, and there we go. Good shot. Oh, what a hit. Oh, number 8, what a hit. 5 yards on that pickup. That's actually not bad. Curved run right to left here. Gonna be going behind the guard, so we need the guard to help us. Can we escape? No, we can't. Well, we can't escape. 55. I think that's Jerome Baker. Yeesh, man. The coverage was there. Coverage was there. Mike McDaniels. One of the cooler coaches, I would like to say. Young generation coach. But successful as well, you know. There's a lot of young coaches, but Sean McVay, Mike McDaniels, some of these. Mike McShanahan. There we go. Oh, Lord. Oh, my dear. Oh. All right. Things collapsing pretty quickly. Did I go for a good audible? No, I didn't. The right-hand side looks nice. Let's try and get in there. Jordan Addison. Hawkinson is going to be my fallback scenario. Wow. Super inaccurate. 3rd and 8. Jesus, man, that was horrible. Can we get a few more yards here? Can we get a few more yards? Get away from me! You get away from... Oh, number 2. All right. That's Bradley Chubb. No wonder that this is a lock on us. I'd really like to get Byron Murphy Jr. that extra pickup there. The improvement of the... Oh my god, this is a bad decision. Boom. Oh. Yeah. Oh, is it going to creep in? No, it's not going to creep in. It's just going to fall short. Yeah, we need more power here. That is not great. That is not great. Anyways, let's go. Defense holds it. That is huge. So we might be up for that better depth trait here for Byron Murphy. Let's go to Y stick. Yay! Great job here. Justin Jefferson. To be honest, if we wouldn't have Justin Jefferson, I highly doubt that we would be winning games. Highly doubt it. We do have the basics are there for the team, but I'm not really sure if the other players would be able to really handle the throws that are still, I mean, oh, press the wrong button. Never mind. Oh, and that is a pick. That is a pick. Come on, man. I don't want to see a pick 6. I don't want to see a pick 6. Oh, my lord. Xavier Howard. Xavier Howard. At the end of the 3rd quarter. I pressed the wrong button. That is 100% on me. 100%. 100%. And not even a challenge there. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, thank you, defense. You saved my butt. Right there. Blocking towards the right, towards the left here. What do we do? Let's go with the tight end attack. Looking at this one here, TJ Hawkinson over to the right. Maybe Madison towards the left here. There we go. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted to see. Everybody's chasing the tight ends, and our running back just gets free. Karim finds him. That was good. Escaping number 21. That was also important. And then came the contact. All right. Didn't expect him to get past Howard, but doing what? Post wheel drag left to right. Do I like this setup? They are setting up tight, man. 4 up front, and then we've got 3 plus the 2 star players back there. So you see that? Jalen Ramsey, Xavier Howard. Boom. All right, 5 yards? Yes, 5 yards. 1 touchdown, 1 interception for Kerem. Oh, man, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for him because he had a good game so far. Can't fault him at all on that one. That was just 100% my... I don't even know what to say. I really feel silly. Let's go the jet deep cross here. Let us go with this one here. 2, 1, off we go. Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna get a flag. I took too long. I didn't... Jesus, man, I'm giving this game away. Oh, this was bad. This was bad. Things are falling apart here. No. Ah.
Still second down.
Still second down. 2nd and 10. Well, that is actually not too bad. That's lucky. We get away quite cheaply. Center and guard. Pick it up. There we go. Let's run. Oof. 3rd and 4. All right. Good. Yeesh, man. All right, set up like this, looking for Osborne. The other routes I don't like too much. So let's hope he doesn't get covered immediately. Oh, the throw was really bad. It's really bad. We did score more than last time though. Last away game. 50-yard field goal. Gotta go with this. Slightly towards the right. The kick is good. There we go. 17 versus 14. If Tua sort of pushes the team forward now, I don't know what we'll do. Apart from be a little bit sad here. Oh, they are stopped at the 20. Whew. Could it be possible that Byron Murphy is getting his depth rate? That would be nice. That would really be nice. All right, let's go. Let's go. We're just going to go towards the outside. Can we get a stiff arm? No, we can't. Not against number 8. Not against number 8. That's Chevin Holland. Oh, that is not going to happen. Just drag down. And immediately Nick Needham is here. Jerome Baker here. Let's go the gun dagger. We don't need to stress it though. Don't need to stress it. We're in the lead. So tell you what, we're going to play this clever. At least I hope we will. We're going to go for a run. Right now. Now. Oh, that was... Jesus, man. What a hit by Raekwon Davis. Sending Alexander Madison flying. 2nd and 8. Mike McDaniel's not happy. Gonna go with another inside zone. How much can we get from this? I'd really like to get some more space in there, but they are just setting up so tightly. Right hand side. Come on, 67 blocks. That was very important. And here we go. Alexander Madison picking up the 1st down. The Dolphins immediately call a timeout, and they are quite clever in doing so. Because if we can't score now, then we will have a problem here. We will have a problem here because if we get turned over, oh, did we find a gap? There's no gap. Should have gone outside. Another timeout called. If they manage to hold us and they manage to score a touchdown, then they win. If we manage to sort of keep the game alive and get, I don't know, just get points from this, but a field goal will not be enough. Will not be enough. Let's go like this. Wide receiver under. Jordan Addison. Looking towards you, my man. I'm loving this, man. I'm loving this rookie. He is so good. Insanely good, man. Really pushing through, holding onto the ball there. There was contact. There was a lot of pressure on him. I feel like the Vikings have a good pick here. Giving this one away like that. An aggressive catch by Justin Jefferson, and nobody there to stop him. Quite quickly, the secondary closes in on him, of course, but we move forward to the 25-yard line. Kerem has enough time to get going. I was asking myself, why are we better here with Kerem than we were when we had Matt Stafford, who was an 80-something quarterback? And the question is quite easily answered. Number one, this offensive line is just way more stable than the Rams was. And secondly, the type of quarterback that Stafford is more of a pocket-style quarterback. And this here is more of a, improviser, scrambler type. So that might help. Here we go. Here we go, and we get really far to the 30-yard line. Probably wouldn't have had to go out of bounds, though. Wouldn't have had to do that, but let's go with this one here. Slightly curved. Let's go. And an open lane right there. Alexander Mattison goes down here at the 5-yard line. We've got 26 seconds. Now we're not going to just let the clock run down. I want to see what happens. There we go. There was a gap. And we make it into the end zone. 23 versus 14. This is going to be the first away win for the Minnesota Vikings. Great stuff. Really great stuff. Going over here. Hard hit on him. Jesus, man. 24-14. And yeah, we're super far back. I don't like taking a knee. So let's just go here. We could even have a fumble, and it's not really that big of a deal. Just going to set up in victory formation. And that is the game. We pick up our first away win. Isn't that great? Thank you, fans. Yes. Thank you, fans. Thank you, Finns. That was great. Really, really good job today. Focused. Had a turnover. That hurt a little bit. But overall, the performance was really good. Very, very high concentration levels. Good performance. 83% completion rate and 106.7 quarterback rating for Kerem here. I have to say, the interception really bugs me. I have to say that. But Tua got the same, so we still get a better rating for Kerem here. On the rushing side of things, we've got Alexander Mattison, 21 attempts, 79 yards, 3.7 on average, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, that is not great. It's also not too horrible. Justin Jefferson leading in receiving yards. We've got Cedric Wilson. Jordan Addison was great as well. Really love that. KJ Osborne with the touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Jalen Waddle actually really underperforming, I want to say. Defense. Solo tackle leader Kenneth Murray and Danielle Hunter. Total tackle leader Javon Holland. Yeah, no surprise. He was really great. That secondary of the Dolphins was very hard to break through. Holland, Ramsey, Long Jr., the Jerome Baker, Deshaun Elliott. A lot of tackles all the time. Really, really hard to get through here. David Long Jr. was very effective. 1 sack for Danielle Hunter. 1 interception for Mekhi Blackmon. And 1 for Xavier Howard. So nothing. Nothing for Byron Murphy Jr. Anyway. You see Byron Murphy Jr. out there? That's not a fluke. That guy is a big-time talent. Wait, what? Well, we got the dev trade upgrade. Yay! That is awesome. Byron Murphy Jr. now has the superstar development trait, progresses faster than before, and can use superstar abilities. 2000 XP for your defensive back. Wow. That is cool, man. I don't think... Is he already an 85? Because I think you get the first ability as an 85 player. But no, he's 84. Oh, come on, man. Well, doesn't matter. He will be getting an ability quite quickly. Oh, he already has one. No, the second is at 85. Mid-zone KO. Defenders with this ability force more catch knockouts, react quicker in any midfield zone coverage. Less than 20 yards from the line of scrimmage inside their numbers. 10 to 20 outside. Wow. That is cool, man. That is really cool. Plus, With a few more experience points, he will be an 85. Have a second ability, we can choose that. That is really great. Cool stuff here. That is nice. Didn't see that coming. I was half expecting him not to progress. Was already a little bit pissed about that, but yeah, gonna take it. And just like that, guys, 4-2, topping the NFC North. Actually, I'm not gonna say comfortably, but we're not really in a lot of trouble here. Where are we overall? Let's just check this out. We're 10th overall. Well, could be worse. Could be way worse, actually. I have had such bad starts 2 seasons. Wow. No, this is okay. This is actually really okay. Next week, we're going to have bye week and then a home game against the Arizona Cardinals. Looking forward to that one. Really interesting how that will play out. The Cardinals really had to let go of quite a few players, but also brought in quite a few players. A very differently looking team. This is very, very nice. And bye week will give us a chance to rest up a little bit. So that is also positive. So yeah, really enjoyed today's game. Was very, very good. Had everything a good football game could need. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop me a like and subscribe. That just really helps me a lot. It means a lot to me as well. Just helps the channel along, as you might have guessed. And as always, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.